Alright, but okay, here we go. You ready? Continue.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Boom boom. What kind of gun like they
That
always
sounded like the
show
Netflix intro. You
boom
open the Netflix app, you
boom.
get boom.
Yeah. Ah, talking about cult followings.
Hurrah. Oh, hey, we have 3 weapon slots now. Didn't notice that.
We have what?
3 weapon slots.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. We just got the third one not too long ago.
Skia ne pantat. Did you just? I'm gonna fight you. Oh yeah, I wanted to change my character.
You can change your whole character?
Yep, the entire thing. I'm gonna re-roll it. I'm gonna pay $5.99 to re-roll my character.
Like you can change the class or like just the
No, no, I'm kidding.
oh,
Just changing his appearance.
oh okay. I mean that's pretty good. The face is questionable, but yeah.
I don't know. I do
I
really
thought
like this one.
I thought the zebra stripes were kind of cool.
The tribal tattoos?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know, I really like this one. It's tough with Krieg's heads. He has a lot of like really good heads. Like this one. Mm,
You ready to go yet?
yeah, probably.
All right.
Let's go. You stick with this for now. I don't care.
So what's been up,
It's my
man?
favorite thing to. It's my favorite thing to get in Borderlands anyway.
What?
Just heads.
Yeah, the heads, collecting heads.
Yeah. Anytime.
Figure.
Ooh, that's a much better helmet than the one you were wearing.
Yeah. Oh, thank you. So I was ugly before.
Yes. Very.
Oh.
I'm not even gonna sugarcoat it. The only worst one you could have picked is that like biker helmet one with the goggles. Oh no no, it's not a biker with goggles. It's the like the military helmet with the visor.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that one. Yeah.
You're saying the pumpkin would have been better than that?
Yes. I like
Wow.
the pumpkin.
I think the pumpkin is worse.
I'll shit on the pumpkin. Shit on you, you shit on the pumpkin.
Fire weapon. Hmm. Alright, you got any fire weapons?
No.
I got one. Do you need one?
Oh, I actually do. I have a grenade.
You have fire grenades, or do you have a fire gun?
Fire grenade.
Alright, here, hold on. Here, come here. I'm gonna drop another fire weapon.
Wrong thing that I give you. I am done. That is okay though. I don't need your charity. Get out of here.
Wait, did you just give up while I was reviving you?
No. I just, got a kill.
Oh, okay.
I need your help. I'm still loaded up. Okay. We're just both killed this way.
Use the fire weapons.
Excuse me. Can I get a hand up behind you?
Oh.
Yeah, there we go. And also drop me a fire weapon if you can.
Okay, yeah.
Yo-ho. Gracias.
It's kind of the same thing as the bully mongs, but instead of punching them, you just fire the fire weapon at them.
Oh, because they can shoot the fire weapon.
Well, that wasn't... Hold on, wait, hold on. Hey, you mind keeping me alive, please? Oh no, hold on. Never mind. There we go. Alright, I got this. Alright. Alright, you got some iridium. And some more ashes. Alright, yeah, I got all the ashes that we need. We can get out of here. Get out of here.
Going in my face. Get out of here. Get out of here. It's good. Sure.
Hold on. There we go.
What did you need to do?
I like for them to kind of kill each other first.
Oh, okay. We shot the head off with Goliath, so he's gonna go.
Yeah, that's it. So I'm just gonna collect these monies. And yeah, just stand back. Watching the works of fire.
While
Get
we're
it?
doing that, can you do me a favor?
What's up?
That echoey thing again?
Oh yeah. Honduras. I don't know.
I'm sorry?
I don't know. I just said it. I thought it'd be cool. It wasn't.
Well, we aren't in Honduras, so... Don't know why you'd say that.
Okay. One more down there.
Got his ass. Okay. Let's just chill over here. Well,
Yeah.
Mr. Ragey Goliath does his
Oh, he's
thing.
still over there? I thought you shot him.
No, I shot his head off.
Oh,
And
yeah.
then ran. So he would turn into a Raging Goliath. Who knows how far he'll level up.
Well, I haven't seen him.
Someone told me he's dead already. That sucks. No, I'm sure he's just like...
Okay, we
over
got
here
some more. So there's another Raging Goliath. Okay, yeah, just back off and let him do his thing.
Yep. A regular Goliath, a badass Goliath, a bunch of other dudes. Let's just go hang over here and tell stories.
Yeah. So this one time, I was like, bro.
Hey.
And,
Hey.
oh.
Hey.
Yeah.
I'm not there yet. Keep that coming.
I
Not at the
will
campsite.
wait. What?
We
I
gotta
thought...
gather around the campfire.
Oh, yeah, okay. I was around a barrel. Like a hobo story. Alright.
Tell your story.
So, I was like, bro.
Sit down.
Can we sit down? Okay, yeah, there we go.
Okay.
So, the other day, I was like, bro. And she was like, no. And I was like, bro. She was like, no. And then, I was like, bro.
This is a story of misogyny and sexual misconduct.
No. Bro. No.
No?
No, bro. No, bro. Oh, they have kind of a Aurora Borealis thing going on. Really didn't recognize that. Really gotta... Doesn't move as much, but, you know.
Oh, that's what you mean.
Yeah.
What can I do?
Aurora Boras are gonna Aurora Bore. That's what they say. That's what the cool kids are saying now.
Wow, look up at the sky. That burning fiery planet next to the Hyperion station is so romantic. This time of
Yes.
night.
Yeah. Oh, you're awfully close.
Quite romantic indeed.
Let's go check on our Goliath friend.
Friend zoned again.
Let's see.
And then Krieg says, "Why doesn't anybody like me?"
Yeah, I can hear.
Krieg something about
I can.
meat or nipples, or
I can-
possibly both.
Hold on. I'm gonna. Tell me when you see the Goliath.
I haven't seen him, but there's just
Maybe they
like
killed him.
nomad here. So I don't know why he hasn't been killed yet. I'm very confused.
Maybe all
I guess
the.
he died.
Yeah, it's possible. Because, you know, he was killing people. I mean, I guess I could come and heal you. Okay. Wait, where are you?
Down. That's the thing I hate playing, thing I hate about playing Zero. He just never shuts up. Sounds all pretentious and shit. Haikus and whatnot. You stole my kill.
I mean,
Revive me.
they're... Oh, I'm not used to Zero's voice yet.
I am. I kind of hate it.
Okay, so apparently Goliaths will not attack each other.
Yes, it will. They absolutely will attack each other. Oh.
Nice clutch.
Thanks. You're welcome. Now come with me. Run this way. Over here. Buddy.
Where are you?
Yeah, over here.
Oh, are there healths in here?
No, over here. Come, follow me before I die. Then duck.
Oh, I can smell your crispy flesh.
It is pretty crispy, isn't it?
Yeah.
Now we can just chill here, and they can't get to us.
Where are they?
Except with bullets and or fire. That's not cool. Maybe this wasn't the best idea.
Okay, hold on. Let me get this kill.
No. I'm a menace to society. Not just any society. Specifically your society. Hey, I leveled up. So, pretty quiet.
Yeah, sorry. Kind of zoned out. If you need... No, you don't need any health. So I guess I'll just take this. Pum pum.
Well, was out of game, but I suppose it was in game, but I suppose it was quiet out of game too. I was commenting on the lack of Goliaths.
Oh.
And screaming.
Yeah, you gotta admit. Oh man, you do have a not crap gun right now. Let's see.
Bet your bottom dollar ass.
I mean, it's not that bad. I mean, I could do more squats, but bro, it's not that bad.
Bro, squats?
Bro, squats.
I got squats for days.
Got squats for days. You do like 3 sit-ups and like, well, that's my workout for the year.
Yeah, pretty much. Like a move a box, and I'm like, ooh.
I must be ripped.
That was yeah. Can't wait to see my new beach bod.
Good idea. Did you throw a grenade too?
I did.
Okay, cool. I'm glad we thought of the same thing at the same time.
Well, there was a lot of enemies.
It was, wasn't it? Let's see.
Mario, what are you doing here? This isn't a mushroom kingdom. Hey. Don't die.
Okay. I mean, it is a good suggestion.
Right. You should get that health over here.
Oh, I thought you picked it up when you ran towards me.
Ugh. I tried, but I wasn't hurt.
Hmm.
I did so ever want desperately to steal it from you, though.
Thank you for letting me know.
Of
Piece of
course,
crap.
silly Billy. Alright,
Dude,
there's a
at
headless
Publix, you
Goliath.
get like the nicest,
Run,
sweetest,
run,
like.
run,
Run.
run. Yeah. Anyway, Publix.
Oh yeah, you get like the nicest, oldest, weirdest ladies in there,
Mm-hmm.
and like, I'm not gonna lie to you, fam. They was looking kinda like. Well,
Bro, don't say what I think you're gonna say.
huh?
Bro, don't say what I think you're gonna say.
What? Which one? Like, was it gonna be a good thing about them or a bad thing about them?
A good thing.
No,
Too good a
no,
thing.
no. It was not gonna be a good thing. Like, Atoll Hitler was innocent.
Not true. And actually, technically, it kind of is true because he didn't do anything wrong legally. But
Hitler didn't do anything wrong, legally speaking.
I mean, he didn't. He never killed anyone. I mean, that we know of anyway. He never killed anyone. He never hurt anyone.
I mean, he shot some people, but he never like shot anyone to like.
No, but we have no proof that he shot anyone.
Oh, what?
We don't know.
Hitler
I mean, he
did
could have.
nothing wrong.
He very well could have killed like maybe even like 100 Jews on his own, but there's no proof, so we don't know. Like, technically, legally, Hitler didn't do anything wrong. There's no rule.
Can I dap
There's no
Hitler?
law against being a manipulative dictator.
Yeah,
There's no law against it.
I mean, not then for them.
No, not anywhere.
I think like here you can be like in jail for exciting a riot, which would, kind of be being a dictator telling people to do stuff like riot. I know my laws, you pig.
I know my rights.
Did you see that guy?
Scorch.
No,
Kill me.
Oh, is that Scorchy? Oh no, that's
Yep.
just a psycho. Okay.
Flaming fire ant. It's trying to kill me. Yeah. Somehow
Oh, okay. Yeah, so it's good to see that he's doing good for himself. Looks healthy. I mean, no, I kind of want to live. Oh, never mind. Gonna die alone. With no children. Oh, never mind. I'll survive. Hopefully still no children. Oh, okay. Yeah, dying alone. I'm empty on the inside. That is unfortunate. Now I'm dying. Your last words in life, fighting for your life, is, well, I'm out of bullets. That's unfortunate.
Oh, that's weird.
What?
That was strange.
What?
My controller did that thing where it kind of just turns off on its own sometimes for no reason. Even though the battery's full and I have it set to never turn off. It'll just do that sometimes.
Okay.
but I thought that my headphones had stopped working and had just like randomly broken,
Oh.
and it scared the shit out of me. It would suck because these are my only headphones, and they were my only headphones with a mic. Hey, Gibby. No, don't make him headless. He's just gonna kill us. Kill him now. Oh, thank goodness.
Nice.
Okay, let's go deal with Scorch.
Going up my bullets. Hey, you never tried killing.
What the hell am I hearing?
That was me talking about gluten.
No, boy, not that. The voices.
Oh, this is the fams. They want me to come eat the dinner and like spend family time, but you know, that's never really been a thing, so why now is my question.
Yeah, that shit's gay.
So they're coming from out of town and stuff like
Gay.
that.
Being gay is gay.
I go by the Riley rule, which is that's gay.
Yeah. But
So
that's gay.
So we don't want that.
I think my favorite Riley granddad moment is the R. Kelly episode.
If I pee
Where they were
on
talking about
you,
golden showers.
I would love
Oh
a
no,
golden
not
shower.
that one.
Which
Not
one?
the. I do love that one.
Yeah, that's probably mine. If I pee on you, would you A, stand there, or 2, get out the
Get
way?
the hell out the way.
I was like, you know what? He's got some points.
He really does. Like if you didn't want to get peed on, you just wouldn't get peed on. You'd move the hell out the way. And then it ends up being repeated later in court when they're asking the girl, and she's like, if I didn't want to get peed on, I'd move the hell out the way.
I was like, told you.
But no, they were talking about the news report on it, talking about R. Kelly, and Granddad sitting on the couch, and he's like, boy, I love me a golden shower.
And like, they like, money?
Riley was like, hey, Granddad, maybe Santa will bring you a golden shower for Christmas. Granddad is like,
Them pack over here.
hey.
Boom.
I hate these little spider ant things.
Fire ant. I get it. Because it's a giant ant made out of combustible flame.
That was rhetorical.
You get it? Because fire, ant,
Mm-hmm.
A
That is a sentence.
is...
Yes. Indeed.
I need my trigger Benjamin button.
Nah.
Oh my gosh, you guys. Come on, you guys. I don't want you guys to talk.
Bruh.
Yeah, what's up, bro?
Oh shit, dude. Dude's over here.
You're like dying.
Yeah.
I should come help out with that.
I would appreciate that very much.
Alright. On my way. Where are you, my brother?
You Buddha. Hurry up. You son of a bitch.
I was right
Not
there.
only did you not arrive in time, you killed both the Goliaths that I was trying to kill for my second wind.
Oh, I didn't mean to do that.
Living piece of human trash, and I hate everything about it.
I love you too, man.
You don't mention it.
So, this Migos album,
Oh my god.
I, I saw your Snapchat on it, man.
Yeah,
Um,
pretty great.
I really appreciated it. Like, it stuck with me on an emotional level
I'm glad
to,
to hear.
to where I was like, you know what? That guy's alright. Alright, I'm coming. I'm coming right now. Like, immediately. I am running as fast as possible. Like, as playerly possible. Okay? I'm still on my way to your
It's fine.
location.
Got it.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna come back and take stuff from mailboxes and stuff and try to find Iridium. I think we
Um,
got.
please don't do that. Not you.
No, if
Quiet.
you find some pretty cool stuff in these boxes, man.
You find a couple. So are you streaming this? Is this being streamed?
Currently,
Yeah.
that depends if I am or if I were not. Should I be? And if I was, would that restrict you from saying or doing certain things?
No, not at all. The only thing that would restrict me from saying or doing certain things would be my mother being here, which she is.
Ah,
Um, but I was just asking because if you were, I was gonna explain my Snapchat.
yes, go
As
ahead.
a
Just
context.
in case, if I was, that people would, just in case. Not saying I am, but maybe
Oh,
perhaps probably if I was.
alrighty then. So, for anyone who may or may not be listening, freaking Schrodinger's audience, uh, sorry, that was a little funny. I made myself chortle.
Swordle.
Anyway, yes, chortle. It's my favorite Pokemon. Chortle. Anyway,
Wait, which
so
one is that one?
it's not.
It's not a
It doesn't.
Pokemon?
No, chortle is like a chuckle.
Oh.
Anyway,
Continue.
unimportant. So the context behind this infamous, hilarious Snapchat that he loved so much is just a picture that I took. Was it this morning? Or was it
It
yesterday?
it would have been today or yesterday. So just say
One
recently.
of the two.
Let's just say recently.
Yeah, it is recent. Anyway, it was a picture that I took of my face in a kind of sleeping position, like I was pretending to be asleep, but took a picture of my face,
He looked
and then I
exactly
just
asleep.
captioned it, me sleeping on that Migos culture too.
That culture too, you guys, if you are there, hypothetically,
Which you may or may not be.
yeah. Like, it is the greatest worst album of all time. There's so much to make fun of. There's so much. Like, they did not lack in, like, being crap at all in this. Like, they're like, let me give him just enough of, oh wow, okay, Spider Ant Knight. That's a great name.
Yeah, we have a
Uh,
ton of them.
but yeah, that album is freaking greatly, like,
So,
terrible.
like, what's so bad about it? Because I hate it just because I hate trap music, and I saw, like, all the Snapchats where people are, like, turning up to Migos Culture 2 and all that shit.
hmm
It's
So,
garbage.
I can
But
tell
what's,
you
from a
exactly
musical
what's wrong with it.
standpoint, what's actually terrible about it?
What's actually terrible about it is the lack of, like, besides producing, like all of these people have great producing. Like this is professional grade producing. Like these people deserve an
Yeah, I
award.
mean, he had so many guests on the album. Like, what was it? Like Chance the Rapper and uh, I don't know, a bunch of famous
He
people.
yeah
Anyway,
he had 21 Savage on there. The
yeah.
Magas the Magas like they really have changed since their original debut. You know, from the
Hmm.
Vasishi songs, and which you have to appreciate. They're getting better. Not saying that they're good, but they are getting better. Like,
Uh-huh.
but with that being said, you still shouldn't be this bad. Like, if you know you influence all these people, why do you say things like, like, like they kind of go by this like they have Lil Uzi on a song, right? One of their most famous songs to date, "Bad and Burgers," and they have Lil Uzi, who is kind of famously um, terrible at just being an all around person.
Hmm.
And
I know many people like that.
yeah, so it's just like hey, I like the devil and stuff like that. Like I have no problem selling this soul, my dude, and um, then for people to go like, well, the Migos are a good group of nice, fine gentlemen. Well, I'm here to tell you and the audience that may or may not
They're
exist.
not.
That's just not true at all. Like, at all.
Okay, but that's them as people, not them as artists. What makes the
Them as
album
artists?
so bad from
Oh,
a
the
musical standpoint?
well, check this out. The songs have no like kind of backbone to how to like why are you making the song? It can literally be made by almost anyone with the same resources. Like there's a song that is no that no doubtably like undoubtedly is going to like sweep the radio station, is going to sweep the nation, is going to be entirely wholeheartedly like replayable all the time, every day, all day.
It's
And
gonna
it's
be the top hit from the
yeah,
album.
well, not the top hit, but one of them. So it's called
Okay.
Walk It, Talk It. And he says, and I review the lyrics. Like when I look at an album, I also review his lyrics. And
Mhm.
like it goes, walk it like I talk it, walk it like I talk it. He literally says this phrase 16 times, and then he has one verse with I think Drake in it, which was, you know, if you get Drake on a song, it's an automatic hit. It doesn't even have to be good. You just have to have Drake's name on the song,
Yeah, because
and
he's
you'll be
Drake.
fine. Yeah, because he's such a celebrity. So
Right.
as soon as that happens, like that's it. Drake has this okay verse. Like it's not terrible, but believe me, it's not good.
Hmm.
So they have, and then again, walk it like I talk it, 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 walk it like I
Uh-huh.
talk it. Like if you if
And now hold on. Now, from a musical standpoint, I get that you're shitting on it
uh huh
for it being uncreative
yes
in its lyrics,
yes, but
its
you mean
lyrical
by like,
creation.
but you mean by
But
like a musical, like a
but no no
instrumental
no no
s
no no
point?
no. I mean, I do. I want to ask you about that. But
Okay.
on the topic of lyrics,
Hmm.
you know, one of the other top songs that swept the radio for a while was Gucci Gang
Yes.
by Lil Pump,
Yes, a
and that
masterful.
is literally just Gucci Gang said 56 times,
I
not
mean,
even differently.
there is a verse. There's like half a verse in that song. There's a verse. Me and my grandma
Barely.
take meds. You know.
But so maybe it's possible that that's just the trend for trap music right now, or that that is just actually how people want trap music to be. In which
That
case, it's
like
even more garbage than I thought it was.
well, check this out.
Uh,
People don't know what they want until you give it to them.
that is true.
So if you
However, I
give
feel
them
like people
trash,
should want good music
they're gonna
and
want
not
they're gonna
review
want
lyrics.
garbage until you give them not garbage. They're like, you know what? If
Well,
I'm
we've
used
given them
to,
not garbage. There's this great band out there called Death Claw.
no one wants
Brilliant.
bands
Really.
anymore, man. No one wants that. We want self-righteous
Um,
pricks. Where are my self-righteous pricks?
your self-righteous. Oh, Kanye.
Well, yeah,
When was
everyone
the
loves
last time?
Kanye because he's not a band.
Yeah, true.
He's not a group of self-righteous pricks. He's his own single-celled organism of
I don't
self-righteousness.
like his music either, but I can at least appreciate it more than I can appreciate most trap music
I can
because
definitely get
he is
behind
he has some creative ability.
Kanye is I'll say this and you can say what you want about it. Kanye is a musical genius in a way. Kanye has
Except for my mom and I were actually talking about this earlier. Except for the fact that he steals like all of his stuff. So his
it
musical genius does not come from his creation.
no.
It comes from his mixing and mashing of other people's
This,
creative works.
Kanye is not
But
he's
he
good
does
at
have a genius creative mind for
yes.
stitching things together like that.
Yeah. He's made he's he's heard a sound and he's like, "Well, how can we manipulate that to make it way different or even better than the original?" And
Yeah.
he has his act for like making it work so well to where you think it's an original by him, and it's just not. But it's from several sources. He's taken stuff from the list goes on. I really can't even tell you everything
What is
from.
your favorite Kanye song?
I don't have a favorite Kanye song. I think I have a favorite Kanye album definitely, but I don't have a favorite Kanye song.
Okay.
My favorite Kanye album would probably be his most recent album, which is The Life of Pablo. It
Really?
is a terrible, terrible, terrible like way to say this is Kanye's best album because it's not his best. I don't want to say it's the best collection of Kanye's works, but it's the best description. Like, if you want to break down what Kanye does, it's a great way to analyze him. It's a great thing to as an analyst, as like a critic, you definitely want to listen to this to understand like what everything he's done to everything he can do now. He's pulled from gospel songs, rock songs. He's made whole different genres sound like a different genre.
Okay.
Another genre. And that's something that's really creative, but comes from original sources. It's not original work in and of itself, but it has original ideas and concepts.
Interesting.
Very.
So like if someone in a couple months we're gonna ask you, hey, who is Kanye, or what is Kanye's music like? You would link them to his new album.
To his newest album. I would know in a couple months if someone says, um, "How does who is Kanye as a writer and as a
Hmm.
producer?" I would point them directly to that album. Like, how does he do it? Um, here's a good um, phrase. The life of Pablo has been appropriately called Kanye deconstructed because it
Uh-huh.
is. It has factors from all of everything that was going on from his current life, and because you have tracks like famous this famous track called Ultralight Beam. It stems from a gospel song. You have Chance the Rapper and Kirk Franklin in the same room, and
Uh-huh.
which are kind of quote unquote gospel artists. But then you have Ty Dolla Sign, and just to give you an idea of who Ty Dolla Sign is, his name is Ty Dolla Sign,
Right.
and you have them in the same room making this incredibly sound, and it starts off with a girl from a YouTube video, some viral video that Kanye saw and was like, you know what, this should be on the song, and it comes with Kanye, of course, in autotune saying, um, well, he's singing, but he's not the best singer. He's not using his voice to sing. He's using it more so as a piano, or more like a violin, to stretch out what he wants to say, and he uses it more so like an instrument, more rather than a voice. And he's done that with a lot of things, like
Hmm.
in the Yeezus record, he did. Someone was talking, but you really couldn't. You could tell that it was someone's speech, but it was stretched to sound like a guitar riff, and that kind of held throughout the intro of that song. And you weren't really focused. You could focus on what the person was saying, but also you could just enjoy the guitar riff that was happening.
Hmm.
Also, who's thinking of, you know what I'm gonna do with this voice? Make a guitar out of it.
Yeah.
With
That also kind of sounds like that one. Oh, I'd have to try and remember the name of it, or look it up. But
give me sounds, beat boot
the one
bops.
that had the line where he said, "Keep 300 like the Romans."
Black skinheads.
Yes. I think that is probably my favorite Kanye song. But he kind of did that same thing with his voice, where he
Yeah.
very grindy guitar
I
chord.
felt like Black Skinheads was very. I thought it was very trying of Kanye because he was trying to do what Joyner Lucas did with um this amazing song. I think me and you talked about it. It's called "I'm Not Racist," and
Uh-huh.
it really like stirred up controversy with everything that was going on
Yeah,
currently.
we talked about it.
Yeah, but for the sake of the broadcast,
That
it
may or may not be happening.
that may or may not be happening. Very questionable of the existence of this broadcast. That may or may
I
not be
think
happening.
I'm 88% sure that this broadcast is actually not only real and true, but happening currently.
Um, that may or may not be an accurate statement. I may or may not be confirming that right now and or later.
I'm once again 88% sure not only that the broadcast is real and happening, but now also that I'm 88% sure that you are confirming it.
Yeah, 88%. It's not 100. Okay. Let's see. But what was I saying? Okay, yeah, the Kanye. Um, he was just like a part that gave it away was that he kept saying the word black so many times, and it was like at one point in the song I was just like, dude, it's a black song that you made. I get it, but like I don't know if it was like, wow, you said black so many times, or like, wow, you said black so many times, like to where, can I still chalk this up to, well, you're just really like out of ideas of how to make a song. I did pop. What are you doing? I, but I, pop, I'm talking. But yeah, I thought that it was a really weird moment for that song.
Well, I like the song not because I paid attention to the lyrics of it, because I just don't.
Yeah.
With a lot of songs, especially songs that sound like that, where there's not
Mm.
really anything lyrically to them. It's just more for the sound of it, and I enjoyed the loop that it created.
Uh huh.
I have to say
Also,
that one,
um,
or that really old one. It's from like the early days of YouTube. It had like a video with a bear in it.
um, good morning.
Maybe? Oh, no, no, no.
Give me the line. Give me a line from the song.
Uh, like Heartbreaker or something like that.
Oh, oh yeah, yeah, yeah. What?
Heartless.
Heartless, yeah.
Heartless. Yeah.
Heartless did not have a bear in it. It had him like walking through. It was him animated, walking kind of through this neon strip club, maybe. I don't know.
Mhm. Yeah, but I don't think it was animated as like a small bear. It might have just been a different video.
Yeah,
Or maybe the bear was in the cover art or something.
yeah.
Getting the confused. But anyway, yeah, I would say Heartless or Black Skinhead is probably one of my favorite Kanye songs.
I would think for my favorite song, um, I'm gonna do this twice. I have a favorite song and a favorite interlude, and I'm gonna do it both off of the same album, uh, Kanye Deconstructed, aka Life of Pablo. My favorite song by him on that album, per se, because maybe I can't think of my favorite song by him right now, but it was it was probably most definitely Wolves, because he starts off with this piano, and it's just so melodic that it sounds like you hear, you see the title, and there's just this interlude before it that Frank Ocean is on, and he's kind of just singing, and it goes with the song right after it. So it's like, okay, Frank Ocean should have been on this song, but he doesn't have to be on this song. And it was never implied that the two songs were together, or that Frank knew about that song, or you don't know about what was the origin of him making it, but he made it. And it's one after another, and because they sound so similar, it sounds great. So it just kind of leads you to that, rather than just throwing it on their face and saying here. But it's the piano. You see the title says Wolves, and he makes the piano sounds like a howling, and it's very melodic, and it's just really like wow, I get that. Like it's a small little Easter egg in there, which is kind of obvious, but you have to like say like, yeah, I understand.
Hmm.
Um, Let me see. Wait, do we have to use a fire weapon on him?
No, we just gotta pull him into the fire.
Oh, okay. Poor thing. Poor stupid thing. But he goes on to talk about how him, or he says we are surrounded by the wolves. What he means by we, I think he had a lot of like visuals of Kim in the video, and you never think about this with Kanye, but I think that dude really does love his wife, no matter how much of a social pariah she is, and like how much of her mother-in-law treats them, and their mother-in-law treats them. So I don't know like what it is, but it seems to say like he feels targeted, and it comes through very clear, which I like. To where she even has Rihanna on this. So you have Frank Ocean and Rihanna, two very powerful voices, I should say, in music. Not just as being influencers, but being like literal powerful voices.
Yeah.
So there we go. It was more like one, you have these resources that proves enough like who you are, and two, like the way that the song goes, I don't want to like say any lines from it so that you and everybody else can actually listen to it, if and or anybody else wanted to listen to it, but it's like very, it's got kind of a cosmic feel to it. You can kind of just space out and listen to it, but it's also a song that you can focus on. Like some songs I like, really lyrical, miracle, spiritual, criminal kind of songs, but then when
Good Filthy Frank reference.
yeah, so when you slow down and you can listen to a song and be like, okay, he said this reference to the 9/11 terrorist attacks, and he's like, don't burn up the bush with the fuel. Like he's talking about like the Bible with that burning bush and the 9/11 terrorist attacks. Wow. Like he said it in like under 2 seconds, and he's already on to like the 15th bar from there. And like I like that stuff. I like stuff that makes you slow down, look at the lyrics, and makes you think. But you can do that with that song, not necessarily talk about the lyrics. When a Kanye album comes out, you have to understand that being in that chair for so long, writing these notes and coming up with, actual almost like modern day symphonies is hard. Your back starts to hurt. You're kind of toiling away. Like you have to finish it. People forget to get up and stretch. It's almost like mesmerizing, and you just kind of have to keep going, and that's hard work. And for some people, you can do that and then end up not liking the product at all. That happens more often than not. And
oh yeah, totally.
And for this to come out and be like great, it's been like it was like, wow, I'm so glad that you made this. And like, yeah, that actually takes talent. This actually takes a skill. I'm so glad there's no fall damage on this game.
Right.
And you just kind of appreciate that side of Kanye. And if he does give you like a good bar, you're like, oh, you stayed in the lines on the coloring book? Wow. It's not like, like like, oh wow, I was really expecting this out of you. It's more like, hey, I just wanted you to color in the book. And then he does it, and he uses the right colors, and he comes up with some cool new colors, like, hey, I know you told me to use like yellow, blue, and purple, but I mixed together this blue and this yellow, so I'm also using green, but I can't use the
I
green.
took the three of them and I mixed them together. I made some blurple.
I made some blurble. You know, Kanye be the greatest. Kanye got the latest. There can be no debaters. I just want everybody to know. I was like,
I am a god.
I will use my laser beams. Like this is the same dude, and then I'm like sitting down and I'm like, you know what? You might be crazy, but it works for you, man. So, like, take mom. God dang it. So, it's a give and take. So when you get a Kanye album, you listen to the music aspect. Like Prince was a great guitarist and a great singer. If
Oh my
Prince
god,
put
Prince
out like,
was an
if
amazing guitarist.
so if he put out like a album where he's like rapping and like on a keyboard, yeah, I'm gonna look at like the keyboard chops a little bit, but I'm not gonna dog Prince for rapping terribly because I know that's not your forte. So
Yeah, that's
yeah,
not what he does.
but
He's just
when
trying
I
to branch out.
yeah, but when I see Kanye like drop an album and he is known as like a rapper more so than a producer now, I have to say, yeah, this part is trash, but I know that you produced it. There is a song on
Right.
the Migos.
Because you know he has the potential to do
Yeah.
better because he's done better before.
Yeah. Also, there is a song on the Migos album where I was looking at, I was like, you know what? This is trash, and it's mostly Quavo, because Quavo does the first verse, he does the chorus, he does, and then there's another verse, and then he does
Then
a
didn't him
chorus.
and Soulja Boy have beef for something stupid?
But no, but what was I saying? Yeah, so he does the first verse. No, it's the chorus first. He does the first verse. He does another chorus. So half of the song is Quavo right there. One of the other guys does a verse. Then it's Quavo's chorus again. Then it's the other guy. Then it's Quavo's chorus. So it's mostly just Quavo. And he did.
Yeah.
I was like, why are you being so greedy with this? And I look at who produced it, and Quavo helped produce it. He didn't produce it, but there's like 4 people that produced it, and to have Quavo's name up there, I was like, you know what? I kind of understand that. Now I kind of get it. I still don't think it's cool, but I kind of understand what you're doing here. Like, you get away with this one, you know. What else? There's a song where they just kind of yell at you for a good minute, and then it's over. like the best part, I will tell you guys this, the best part of every Migos like album, you wait, because someone's gonna do it. Someone always has to do it. It's the ad libs. Migos are the they've taken every ad lib. I'm a lyricist, and I was like, you know what? I have to have a tag and an ad lib. A tag is that stupid little first thing that you hear, like Ushers used to be Usher, 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 and let's see, who else?
Pitbull,
Trigger
Mr.
Trey,
Worldwide.
yeah, Mr. Worldwide, 2 Chains, and but they have a
T-Pain
bunch
would
of
just say T-Pain.
yeah, T-Pain, and
T-Pain's taggable.
yeah, T-Pain. What should I say? You know what? I would say my name. Chris Brown did the same thing.
T-Pain.
But that was so lame. I didn't want to do that for a tag. So I don't have a starting tag. Pharrell Williams. Pharrell has a great producer's tag. Like, he's made a lot of things. He's made Beyonce's Lemonade, Kendrick Lamar's All Right. He made Robin Thicke's Blurred Lines, and there's a 4 count in the beginning of Blurred
Really?
Lines, for example. Boom, 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 boom. It might seem crazy what I'm about to say. Oh yeah, that's Happy. So,
Yeah.
but if you listen to Happy, Blurred Lines, All Right, they all start out with a 4 count, and that's not his name. He's not saying his name. He's not saying anything. It's just part of the song at this point. So anytime I hear like 4 counts in the beginning of a song, you know, like, yeah, that's creative. Like that was a good way to put your name on something without putting your name on something.
It's like
So
his producer signature.
yeah. Also, it allows him to explore more musically, because a lot of producers have like a signature sound or a certain hard hitting thump in their drum or something like that. But it allows him to do all of that while still, you know, keeping his signature. What else? Yeah, but Migos and ad-libs. They have every ad-lib. Mama, damn, bang, gang, swank, just everything. Any word. Like, it's just every ad-lib. They have every ad-lib. And it makes it hard for people who don't have ad-libs to get ad-libs. So, I did, I thought about it. I thought about it for a good minute, and the best ad lib I can think of was right. Just the word right. That's it. That's all I have. That's all I had to work with. Like, and it works for me because I can use it as like a point like, not, what's the word I'm looking for a point of confirmation. Like if it's like braggadocious, I'll say like something that's like really braggadocious, and then I'll be like, right, like, don't you agree? Like, of course, right? So or inside like a question, I'll say like a question, and then like I'll say, right, like, do you agree? Like, is this is what I'm thinking? Like I thought we were going to the movies, right? Like, that's just a question.
Yeah.
And also, right, as in confirmation for myself. Like, I've always been this way, da 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 da. Right. Like, you are correct in this sense. So there's ways that I can use it, and it ended up clicking for me. So I like it. Like, personally, I like it, but you know, it could have been so much easier if you guys just didn't take all the words. I'm not saying like you guys took a lot of words. I'm saying you took all the words and turned them into ad libs. Like, half of the song is ad libs. There's a video that you can watch on YouTube that is the alphabetical order of Bad and Bougie's ad libs. It's half of the song. The video is half of the song, and these are just ad libs. So, what does that tell you? You know, honestly, like, what can you really do?
My biggest problem with, you know, trap music has always been, and maybe it's just because I have an untrained ear, maybe it's just because I don't listen to enough of it, but a lot of it honestly really sounds the same.
Yes.
I find it very hard to distinguish between songs. You know, you'll be listening to it secondhand from someone who's sitting across from you, and of course they're listening to it in their earbuds, like way too loud or whatever. But you can hear it, like, you can hear the song.
Of course.
The only reason I can tell that one song has changed to the other is because there's a pause, there's a silence for a few moments, and even then, sometimes that's just the creativity of the song.
Yeah.
It's just a pause in the song and not even a song change. So it really blurs the lines and it's hard to tell. And the drums, the beats, they sound the same. They all have that same kind of snare roll kick thing, you know the one?
Yeah.
And then like the
Yeah.
or something like that, or the just anything like that.
Yeah.
It's all the same. It really is, and it bothers me so much. It's so hard to distinguish songs, and the lyrics are just so genuinely boring.
Yes.
It's hard to listen to the lyrics anyway because they're hardly there. But
Mm-hmm.
what you do get to listen to
It's not like the.
is
It's
it's
not
a lot
anything
of
that.
short one-liners,
Yeah.
and the biggest part of the music to distract you from the lyrics is the beat itself. So
Mm-hmm.
you'll get something where it's like, I don't rap. I can't come up with any bars. But
I'll
it's
give this to trap music. Um,
mhm.
it's it's I've nicknamed trap music T-rap music because it's terrible rap music. I think like that should be the origin. That's it. And um, I just thought that you know what, um, it shouldn't like be this boring to listen to your song. So,
Yeah.
but
But like,
I think some people who
for an example,
uh-huh.
what I was talking about, like I said, I'm not a lyricist. I can't come up with bars.
Yeah, I
Really.
got you.
But you'll get something in a song where it's like, I got money, yeah. I got bunny, I got honey, he's done it, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just something like that. Like, there's nothing creative about it. You're coming up with a single line where
Yeah.
the N word rhymes, barely, and you're separating it with just stupid ad libs that just
Yeah.
don't need to be there. It's a break in the music that has no reason to be there. It's
Mhm.
almost always a shit beat. Very rarely have I ever heard a trap song where I was like, whoa, this actually sounds kind of good.
There are two trap artists, and I wouldn't even consider them trap artists, but they kind of fall into this category that are really kind of doing something. One is very like I feel like he's a professional. I think people who I like are starting to catch on to him. Um, I noticed XXX Tentation. When I first heard this guy's name in his first song, I was like, all right, another one. Add this name to the hit list of people who must die immediately. So, and it turns out this guy has actually been talented. He doesn't work in just one genre, and he's actually studied, you know, culture and ways
I
to
will
do
say
music. He does produce
that
his own
one
music.
song that he did that got really popular,
Yeah, that was terrible.
um, but I really like the beat on it.
Yeah, yeah, but he did that, you know.
Actually, I really love the beat on it. That was one of my favorite things about hearing someone listen to that in class or hearing it come on a commercial or something. I was
Yeah.
like, yes. Because I love the beginning of that song.
What else was really awesome about that song? He really took advantage of like he started off with really bad recording equipment. He started with Audacity and just general sound equipment. So then he was like, the music became distorted. So I made that part of my sound, and he did that with Ski Mask, which was the other artist I was mentioning. They both really. Ski Mask actually has like not things to say, but words to use. And I understand you do not have the best place of reference to where you can stem the wisest of messages, but you still have a place of reference to to speak. And it sounds like he's using actual words that some people have to like look up time to time. And I'm like, you know what? You can stay around. You can stay around. I do not mind you associating with Joji or like all of these overwater dudes. Like you can do this. All right, you deserve
did
this.
we talk about Joji?
We did not. If you want to, because that guy, wow, like he deserves to be talked about.
I
Definitely.
would love to talk about Joji.
Okay.
We mentioned him last night, or
Yeah.
a couple nights ago, whenever it was. When it was a couple nights ago. We mentioned him, but we didn't really
Talk about him
because you said Joji, and then linked him with Pink Guy, and I said no because those are different artists. You have to separate them.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Joji
Like
is
if they
behind it, but yeah, no, we never did go into detail about Joji.
Okay, I think my thoughts on Joji, he musically is a modern artist. Like
He's an absolute genius.
he's done.
Really is.
He makes little like he doesn't make songs. He makes little artworks. I feel like he's like these are not songs.
You can tell that he really cares about the music that he makes.
Yeah.
He's not doing it
Even
for
like
fame, he's not
if you've seen the
money.
videos,
He's doing this because it's his passion and it's what he enjoys.
yeah.
So he's going to put everything that he can into his work to transfer this message.
And I know, I don't even know how long he's sitting in that chair, but I know that he is the person sitting in that chair. I don't like his singing, but I don't care that I don't like his singing. And it's rare for me to get a thumbs up from me because I have.
You said you don't like his singing?
I mean, it's not my favorite. I can't
Do
say
you
that.
mean like that kind of almost raspy, weak-willed,
I don't want to cry.
almost whiny singing?
In your eyes.
Yeah.
So, but I thought it was like, he did. I think that's his style of singing because I've heard it in a few of his songs. I don't know if he's gonna stick with it. If he does changes it, that's more points to him for me. But I honestly
I don't
think that
think
he
he'll ever
would.
change it, but I'm sure he'll experiment with different sounds.
Okay.
He is still very early as an artist.
As Joji,
And yeah,
because
as Joji.
yeah, because George, he has all these different like fandoms and lores that he has to like keep up with, or if he has.
Well, not anymore.
There's a health pack over here and over here,
Where?
right here and behind us
Cool. Thanks.
and back here. But he'll flip the switch.
George
like,
has been doing Filthy Frank for a long time.
Yeah.
And he's an absolute genius. His humor is very crude, kind of dumb to people who don't like him already. It's really a hit and miss.
Watch out.
But then he got into music as Pink Guy. And you could tell it was really where he flourished because the first Pink Guy album
Was actually an album.
was spawned from Pink Guy rapping tweets. And his stuff like the Pink Guy raps while cooking.
Yeah.
My absolute favorite one was Rice Balls.
Oh, dude, yes. What was the one where he like accidentally like just got super deep? It was about like death or something, Was it fried noodles or something like that? I don't.
Probably.
I'm trying to remember. I'm actually gonna look one up.
You should pull up rice balls again because my favorite thing about rice balls is the intro.
Okay, hold on.
The
First, we'll
intro
do.
is genius.
I'm gonna do rice balls first. Welcome to the Terra Dome, the upper echelon. Like I thought that was like Ungiri.
For a while, I had all that memorized.
Yeah.
That is genius. That was when I like first really
Thought like this guy is gonna do something.
talent he had.
To the Terra Dome, the upper echelon invested on these large balls. I got these pussy bitches wailing like the Japanese. Killer whales, humpbacks, and these narwhals. I'm just trying to strangle these fuckers. I'm just trying to strangle these fuckers. I'm just trying to strangle these. This the beat flop. Can make the beat flop. Breathing more cushion than the sea.
Because he still has this voice, you know. It's hard to believe like this is the same person.
Viagra with the big cock. I'll fuck you in the mouth again. I'll let you know that I'm a schizo. I'll be hearing shit. So don't be fucking me, cause bet your ass I'm hearing it. When I get done with you, I make sure that you're celibate. Ew. Fuck you, dog. I can smack at your teeth. And I'll fuck you with a radiator pipe. What, is that too weird? I'm a fucking nuisance with different types of abuses. I'm running up in the premises, helping you tie your nooses. Cause all of you fucks are clueless and do not know how to do this. I act retarded on stage and then pull my fingers in pussies like, yeah. I fuck around for money like a cam whore. Jerk it to my titties, pop it off on some gay shit. I fight your dad in the parking lots and or beat their fucking teeth because they raise shit. You sound like I never respect my kids and I raised a piece of shit. And I drop my kids off at soccer practice every Tuesday. This was for the folks that be dead inside. Mini golf champion, you got no drive, player. Fuck boys, treat my dick like a trampoline. I only work with paper like a fax machine. I'm on the car's hood, screaming like a mammal, ripping through the flannel, burn on ass on my chest, little camels. I'm here to be an act, not a role model. Don't be fucking crying when I'm smashing your kid with a bottle. I'm just chilling, making rice balls air day. I'm a simple man, I don't need a microwave. 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 I don't need a microwave.
Kill him. Oh.
Cause I'm already heated. That's not funny. We want real music. We want real music. We want Joji music.
I didn't know who Joji was. Like I didn't know what that meant.
Yeah.
His head fell off.
I don't think fried noodles is the one where he got
it was pretty
I
old.
think it might have been a different one.
I think it was that one. Yeah, this is definitely the one.
That's it.
Is it?
Yeah.
I'm tired with this dump. We got no food. We got no jobs. Our pets' heads are falling off. Pussy, pussy, pussy. Can't you see? You bitches can't do it like me. Motherfuckers stay mad like I killed the mom or something. If you really
Mhm.
didn't
I wanna
care,
follow.
you let it be. Yeah. I've been
think
dying
the one
since
was,
day
ramen.
one, but
Well,
y'all
I think
knew
that's
that.
ramen.
My dick like Americans, too fat, but dangerous. I'm the grimiest motherfucker to walk this earth. The shit I do is way below dirty sewers, a connoisseur. I'm a flying reptile, a pterodactyl on Adderall. I got a bunch of scales that I dug up you never heard at all. Eat a dick, little faggot, G's, and furthermore, you trying to scrap with me, I don't beef faggot, I'm herbivore. I'm crawled into the industry, a saturated circus manipulating like Hillary. They say I'm crazy, but lately I've been defending me. Cause take a look around, motherfucker, everyone's digging me.
In constant state of fear and misery. Do you miss me anymore? Where did this come from, dude? Like, it hurts anymore. Like, dude, when I say like this came out of left freaking field, Like what?
I mean, his humor's always been self-deprecating. He's had a ton of
Yeah,
suicide jokes.
but like but in the
You
music
mean the
for it
music?
to for it
Music
to
being so
open
good?
no for the self-deprecation and suicide joke to be in the music and it to be like so real and the lyrics to be like very meaningful and almost like relatable, like
Mm-hmm.
it's shocking. Like that comes out of left field. That was not to where it's almost like yeah, like this that's not natural at all to happen. Like
Yeah. Now, as for Joji himself, I haven't really listened to his music. I've
mhm
only heard like snippets from his SoundCloud, and that
mhm
was like before he was big.
uh-huh
And I'm just not a fan of his music. But I
okay
can, but I can respect him as an artist, and I'm
uh-huh
glad that he's doing what he likes doing now.
okay, I'm gonna die. Never mind. uh Nice.
But I do recognize that he's an incredibly talented
mhm
musical mind.
Also I think that he definitely like has a certain like like as a director, not like of course from making all the videos, but from being like the crazy like you know filthy Frank and going into this whole new kind of attitude.
Mhm.
The videos that have come out have been like called true modern art or performance art pieces. So I
Uh-huh.
thought like cause Pink Guy going into going into restaurants and asking if he can have burger priests, like that's a performance art. Like, but
Hello?
these
Can I have a pizza, please?
can I have it a woozy balls. So
Give it a boozy, boss. Hey, boss. Give it a boozy, please.
uh so
Hey, boss. I have a cancer.
but it's just so good. Like it's crazy how good it was, and he really gave him the beatings. So when he really like goes in, it's almost a force not only to be reckoned with, but to be reconciled with.
How much influence he has. I mean,
Yeah,
he started the freaking Harlem Shake, and every.
bro, the president did it. I think LeBron
I don't
James
know.
did it.
But I don't know who made the song. I'm not sure if it was him or if it was just a friend of his or
The
a
Harlem Shake
fan or
song.
what. No, not the Harlem Shake, but his Photoshop songs. When he would do his Photoshop compilations,
Uh huh.
he would have that song in the background that was the give me the pussy
Lucy
balls,
Ball. Yeah,
give me the pussy balls,
he made
feed
that
my
song.
children, feed
He
my
like
children,
children.
no, no, yeah. And they just loop. And it's, I still have.
Your controller's acting up again.
No, it's fine.
Okay.
Stepped out of the boundary of the PS4,
Oh, okay.
letting the dog out. But yeah, I'm going to assume that he made it. But I
Yeah,
think
he
that
did.
was really like his first musical um, kind of leaking.
Hmm.
Like that was the first musical thing he ever did, I think.
It's on
And it
Rice
was
Balls.
good. It was simple, but I enjoyed it. Yeah, Rise Falls was the one that really hooked me on the Pink Guy raps.
Yeah.
Because I'd only ever kind of listened to him. Like, I would scroll past and be like, rap music.
Yeah.
But I've also broadened my horizons since then, because back then, 13, 14,
Mhm.
the only thing I thought that was good was, rock music and death metal and whatever. That's just not true.
Definitely.
I've broadened my horizons much more since then. Um, a lot of it is actually thanks to my friend Joseph, who has this very interesting mindset and also broadened his horizons. I kind of
Mhm.
got that whole um, phrase I just used right there from him recently when I saw him a couple weeks ago. But he said people will ask him what kind of music he's into.
Mhm.
His favorite response, what he will always say now, is good music. And, what's the first question people ask? Well, how do you know if it's good?
Mhm.
What makes it good music? His answer, you'll know if you hear it.
Okay. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I really like it a lot. It's a kind of a genius response. But Joseph's a really cool dude in the first place, anyway.
All right. Um, I got stuff to clean, and this has been a great first episode of Lands with Elise. This is what we're calling it, by the way. Sorry, never told you that. Um, but on our second episode of Lands with Elise, monkeys, and why they got to go to space before us. Hold on.